Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1 and the topic is effects of climate change on agriculture. Before that, my name is Muhammad Bakis Najbara with the last number is 005.
My name is Sabita Igdasyara with my last number is 001.
My name is Nobra Mawati, last number 084.
Okay, let's start.
Hi Vita, I've been reading about climate change, but I'm still confused. Could you please define it clearly for us?
Of course, Putri, climate change means long-term change in temperature and weather patterns, often linked to human activities such as burning coal, oil, and gas. Unlike weather, which can change daily or even hourly, climate describes average condition over decades.
So if it rains heavily tomorrow, that's just weather. But if rainfall patterns keep decreasing over 20 years, that's climate change.
Exactly, Bara. That's a very good distinction. And this long-term change has significant impacts on many sectors, especially agriculture.
Agriculture? You mean farming and food production?
Yes, agriculture depends directly on rainfall, soil quality, and temperature. When the climate changes, farmers face real dangers. For example, higher temperature. Higher temperature can cause heat stress on plants, reduce water for irrigation, and unpredictable storm can wipe out crops.
I read that in some African countries, maize yields have dropped sharply because of prolonged drought. Farmers are struggling to survive.
That's so terrible. What about in Asia?
In Asia, rice production is highly vulnerable. Too much flooding destroys paddy fields, while rising sea level in coastal areas brings saltwater intrusion, making the soil unstable for rice.
And don't forget livestock. Heat waves also affect animals. Cows, for example, produce less milk in extreme heat.
Wow, I never thought about that. So climate change don't just bring crops but also animals and farmers' incomes.
That's right. It's only an environmental issue, but also a food security and economic issue. If agriculture collapses, food price increase and poverty can worsen.
Exactly. That's why scientists emphasize mitigation and adaptation strategies.
Could you explain what mitigation means in the context?
Mitigation means reducing the cause of climate change. In agriculture, this could be lowering greenhouse gas emission, using organic fertilizer instead of chemicals, planting more trees, or adopting sustainable farming methods.
And adaptation means adjusting to the new condition, right? Like developing drought-resistant crop varieties, improving water management, and using technology such as rainwater harvesting.
I see. So mitigation reduces food illness. Will adaptation help us deal with the current impact?
Exactly. What are actually important?
I think education is also critical. Farmers need training to understand new technique. Without knowledge, they can apply mitigation or adaptation strategies effectively.
That makes sense. And others, governments and international organizations must support farmers with policy and funding.
Yes, collaboration is a key. Climate change is a global problem, so the solution must be global too.
Let's imagine if nothing is done. Agriculture will keep suffering. Many regions may face food shortage and millions of people could be at risk.
That's frightening, but if people act now, we can reduce the worst effects.
Exactly, Putri. So, to summarize, climate change is a long-term shift different from weather. It has dangerous impacts on agriculture, but through mitigation and adaptation, we can reduce risk and protect our food security.
Perfect conclusion, Gita. I think this conversation shows how urgent it is to act now.
I agree, agriculture is the foundation of life, and climate change is the big challenge it faces today.
So, That's it from us. Thanks and wassalamualaikum.